You might have read about the shortage of a pediatric cancer drug across the United States after one of its two manufacturers stopped making it. ABC 7's Maria Serrano spoke to a pediatric oncologist to find out how that's impacting patients here in the Panhandle and if you should be concerned.
None of our patients have experienced any shortage, and we don't anticipate them experiencing any shortage going forward either. Amarillo, fortunately, has a good stock of the medication.
There is no rationing and no controlled release. Medical director at Northwest Texas Hospital's Department of Pediatric Hematology and Oncology tells me it's a relief for local doctors and families.
We're not sort of scratching our heads in the middle of the night and saying, hey, what do I do for little Johnny who's coming in to get vincristine tomorrow? You know, how do I change the protocol?
But there is no real reason why we aren't affected by this shortage.
My best guess would be because we are a smaller city and, because our numbers are not as high as, some of the bigger hospitals in the nation.
Bascarin says the drug stops these cancer cells from dividing further, and it has been known to the pediatric cancer community for more than 5 decades.
This is a major backbone of the majority of our cancer protocols in children. It's truly, what they call a life-saving cancer drug.
She says this is the first time a drug shortage in the cancer community has received such widespread importance, but it's not the first time a shortage has happened.
I want the community to know that, we need to stand together, take some general advocacy steps so our voice is heard at a bigger level at the FDA that, hey, childhood cancer cannot be secondary. You cannot compromise on these life-saving drugs. So it's vincristine today. It could be something else tomorrow.
The FDA recently announced supplies for vincristine would be fully recovered by January of 2020. In Amarillo, Maria Serrano, ABC 7 News.
And meanwhile, the sole supplier of the drug, Pfizer, says its next deliveries scheduled for later this month should be enough to meet current patient needs throughout the rest of the year. The company says it will ramp up production to 4 times what they typically made before the other manufacturer withdrew from the market.